Hey guys, John was never here. Today I'm going to be talking about two new Wimpy Kid movies. So recently I've been hearing news about blah blah blah, the third straw is the next Wimpy Kid movie, but I've been hearing rumors that Cabin Fever is actually going to be the next Wimpy Kid movie. So recently on Twitter I asked Jeff, I said, hey, at Wimpy Kid, you said you wanted to adapt all the Wimpy Kid books into animated movies, but you weren't going to do them in order, correct? And he answered me, he said correct. And then I said, also Jeff, you don't have to confirm this or not, but this is the description. Is this description true? And on it, it's an article on what's on Disney Plus talking about the next Wimpy Kid movie being Cabin Fever, and it gives a whole description on what the new movie is. And I'm going to read it out. With only 2 weeks until Christmas, Greg Heffley is doing everything he can to be good as the gift-giving and receiving season approaches, and though he wants to stay in the good graces of his parents Frank and Susan in order to get a prized video game system, he can't help but get into trouble with best friend Rowley accidentally triggering a giant snowball that rolls down his neighborhood hill and damages Gabby's snowplow. Though he and Rowley escape without being identified as the culprits, Greg soon realizes that evidence tying him to the crime might be discovered in the town's nearby toy donation bin. But when a giant blizzard descends on the town, Greg ends up trapped in his house with no power, dwindling supplies, a frantic Frank, a suspicious Roderick, and a mother desperate to try to find any way to get her family together and to enjoy the holidays. And that's not to mention the antics of toddler brother Manny or the creepy Santa Scout elf that seems to be watching his every move. Confined to his home, Greg must find a way to cover up his blunder without anyone finding out, or he can kiss that new gaming system goodbye. Even worse, with no plow to rescue them, the Heffleys must do the unthinkable, spend time together as a family. So anyway, Jeff Kinney actually confirmed this, so Dire from a Kid Cabin Fever might be the next movie coming out this year in December. But I don't want you all to get mad and say, well, what about The Last Straw? Because he's actually working on that too. On February 23rd, Jeff Kinney posted on his Twitter account saying, this is how these things start. And as you know, he is one of the screenwriters on the Wimpy Kid movies, and this is what it says. Fade in. A closed green leather-bound journal emblazoned with the word diary sits atop a wood-grain desk. Middle schooler Greg Heffley's hand flips to the cover open, then starts writing with a pencil on the lined paper. So it's a green journal, and it's obviously going to be the third straw. So if we're guessing that Jeff just started writing the screenplay for the Last Straw movie, it probably won't come out until next year after Cabin Fever. But you guys shouldn't get mad that he's doing the Last Straw after Cabin Fever, because as we know, he was wanting to do all the books, but in a different order. So that's all I had to really talk about today. I hope you guys are excited for the Cabin Fever movie. I mean, I am, because the Cabin Fever is one of my favorite Dire from the Kid books. Anyway, thanks for watching.